Hello Confetti Club, it is Pixie, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how I planned my Japan trip. This is a video that a couple people have requested and that I've been wanting to do. This trip is by far the most thought out, the most organized, the most effort put into thing I've ever done, because this is something that I've been planning for and dreaming of for like 3 years-ish, 4 years-ish, and I would start saving. I'd get like $1,000, $1,500, and I'd be so excited, and then like something would come up or something would happen and it would go back down, or I'd give up, or we'd realize like I was still in school, it wasn't happening, but finally I'm out of school. It is plausible, it is happening, so it is currently mid-January-ish, and I am leaving for Japan the day after I turn 19, which is March 6th, so I don't have the editing technology to put in confetti cannons, so pretend, please. I'm also very into planning in general, the planning community, the stickers and the tape and the organization and the books and the binders is something I'm very into. So I think I have decided to not do a straight up my planner setup video for 2017. However, you will basically see it in this video, so yay! So basically, I'm gonna dive right into it and tell you the thing that was the most crucial point for me in planning my Japan trip, and that is Google Docs. I had one Google document called Japlanning, planning like Japan, but Japlan, oh so funny, and in that document I just kept putting every bit of information that I would get. I'm not gonna completely show you the document because I have a physical version of excerpts of it that are more important, but so I started this doc a couple years ago and I put in my savings plan at that time. So this was like a year, 2 years ago, and it was like I'm working at this job, and there's this. And so I'm not gonna show you my literal income because that's a little too cheeky personal. Also, I apologize, my hair is so faded. I'm trying to give it a teeny bit of a break before I do my next color, so it's kind of just like, what? Who am I? And every time I would get new information or my financial situation would change, I would keep what it said before and just do an update. So I think I deleted some things before because they were super duper old. So the first thing is update October 13th. I currently have blank in my savings account, and I'm transferring blank from this job into it this day. Tomorrow I will receive blank from this job. If I transfer blank of that into my savings, I guess I can say that, $200 of that into my savings, I will have blank in my savings. October 13th. Update October 2nd. I currently have blank in my savings. Between this job, and this, my savings should go like this, and this is the important part. This I'll put on the screen and I'll just fuzz out the numbers. I get paid every 2 weeks from my retail jobs and every month from YouTube. So I put my monthly savings, so this would be 2 paychecks from 2 jobs. So 4 retail paychecks and 1 YouTube paycheck. So I have October, this from this job, this from this job, this from shirts. Shirts went so well, I love you. And that would equal that. And then as of November 1st, I'd have this. And you can see it on the screen. Anyway, that really helped me. And then there's one more update after that, which was November 29th, which is when I got the job at Claire's. And the t-shirts, I had my second wave of shirts, and I bought the flights after that, so that was really amazing. So after that I was like pretty much set, and I just had to save up spending money, because the deal is that between my mother and I bought the flights for both of us, which was around $3,000-ish, and then my mom, Canadian, if you're in US, look up the conversion and weep for me please, and then my mom is going to take care of accommodations and food. And then we're each obviously gonna do our own spending, so it kind of equals out. And then whenever I would do a new update for whatever it is, I would just highlight that in a different color. So this doc has everything in it I could ever need. I go to this all the time. It has the link to our Airbnb, which we booked. There's no really explanation for how we planned that. We basically couldn't find any hotels that were really in the area that we wanted, so we're actually 4 minutes walking from Takashidodori, which is really, really nice. It's really sweet. There's a little kitchenette, bathroom, everything we need. The view's amazing, balcony, so that's good. We just decided to go with an Airbnb. We've never done that before, but yay! So there's the link to our Airbnb in this document. There's the blog post with the directions to that Airbnb. We decided not to do the pickup service from the Airbnb just because we found out that the taxis are a lot cheaper than that. There's the link to the Toronto terminal map just because we have to do a layover in Toronto. So basically just every link you think you might need. It's really helpful to have it all in one place. I actually asked a YouTube channel, this was a beautiful moment, I asked this YouTube channel, Saya-chan, it's like a little girl and her dad, and they like film a lot of stuff and they do a lot of pretty gear related stuff. And I've never been able to find where to go to like find the tickets or the schedule or anything for seeing Pretty Cure live shows, because I'm an 8-year-old girl and I love Pretty Cure so much and I'm so excited and it's such an important part of this trip for me. So I actually commented and asked them and they gave me the link to the list of shows and I'm so excited. So I found the list and it goes by the city it's in and the time and then which series. Usually it's the most recent one, which right now is Mahotsukai, but by the time I'm in Japan it will be Kira Kira Purikura Aramodo and I'm so excited. And since I'm a psycho bitch, right now there are no Pretty Cure live shows. This is probably not relevant for anyone else planning to go to Japan, but I'm sorry. This works for any other show you might want to go to. If there's something that you want to do that is like a specific date, but there isn't, like they happen regularly, but there isn't one planned yet for while you're gonna be there, such as a movie or a live show or a concert or a Harajuku fashion walk, then what I did was I went back in the previous listings and I saw last year's Tokyo shows in March. For reference were March 6th, Mahotsukai mini live show at this place, March 13th, Go Princess Precure show in this place, March 19th, March 21st, and March 27th. So judging by that, I did that before we booked our flights and I was just like, if we go for these 2 weeks, the chances that there will be a Pretty Cure show sometime in there is okay, cause I'm psycho. Cause as of right now, since it's a new series that's gonna be happening that isn't out yet, they don't have any Kira Kira Precure Ella Mode ones booked. This is a long tangent, basically. Hopefully I'll see a frickin' Pretty Cure show. And at the end of the document, I just have like a lot of random Japanese words and phrases. There's like I speak a little bit of Japanese. I get that question a lot. I took lessons one-on-one for a summer and I've been studying on my own. My writing is shit. The best thing is my spoken word and it's not great. Like, what do you want from me? I think I'll be okay though, speaking in Japan, and I'm super duper excited to test my Japanese. That is one thing I'm so incredibly excited for. I'm so excited to speak a sentence and hopefully have it understood and responded to. That would be the highlight of my trip. So yeah, I just have a lot of stuff. This is also, should I mention this at the start, the awesome thing with Google Docs is that you can share it with other people via their email. So since my mom and I are going together, or if you're going with like 3 other friends, you can just get their emails and then include them all, and every single time you update this, they will see that updated version live time, and also they can update it as well, and you can pick colors. Like my mom is writing in her little inputs in different colors. It's amazing. Anyway, not sponsored by Google, but that would be great. And now I'm gonna show you the physical stuff that I have written in my beautiful, pretty planner. Oh, so excited. So I took the, quick planner porn here. This is my Bando 2017 planner. I love it. I decided not to go for a recollections one. It's amazing. It's full of beautiful art from women artists. There's stickers. There's pretty stuff. It's amazing. I love it. It's a good, it's just, oh, I love it. Anyway, this is not related to Japan because I'm an awful YouTuber, but here's some of my freaking planner spreads. Ooh, that's not a planner spread. Ooh, I love being organized. So I went up to March and I just filled out the time we're gonna be gone, and since I don't want to totally micromanage, which is going to sound like a joke in the next thing I'm gonna show you, which is my itinerary, but I didn't want to totally be like solidified, this is what we have to do. I sort of kind of want to go with the flow, so I just wrote leave for Japan and then come home, my 19th birthday. Then I just kind of made it cute and wrote in like 109, you did it, eating grapes, pretty care, boo-doo-boo-doo. So that is my actual March month. I just blocked it off to know that is the time we will be in Japan. Please do not hold me to this, but this is my current sort of plan for what videos I want to put out from my Japan trip. So I might do daily vlogging every day, but I also want to do separate videos just on certain things. Like I want to do a video just on Kawaii Monster Cafe. I want to do one just on the Cat Cafe maybe. I want to do one for sure just on Pretty Cure. So I'm not really sure. Should I just do every what do you think? What do you guys want to see from my Japlogging, my Japan vlogging? I definitely don't want to accidentally make a Japan joke that is the wrong part of the word Japan that makes it offensive. So Japan vlogging, yes. This is where I've put the excerpts from my docs that are now 100% we know it's in 2 months. This is the stuff that is relevant and will be useful. So this will pretty much not leave my side while we're in Japan. So I have, before we leave, stuff to make sure of. Like, I know we don't need a visa, exchanging money, bring an empty suitcase. I bought shoes for Japan. I have a wonderful camera. Pat, pat, love you. And I need to order more contacts, I need to order more meds, that sort of thing. Things we likely can't buy there. Undies, bras, shoes, deodorant, blah, 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 blah. I'll probably buy shoes anyway. I'm a size 8, I'll be fine. Places to shop specifically. Again, this is kinda anal, but I have it organized, so I have the places in Shibuya 109 I want to go to. Tokyo Character Street, Pretty Cure Pretty Store. Places in La Forêt, the places that stand alone, like 6% Doki Doki. And then Harajuku Daiso, Shibuya, Galaxy, Ikebukuro, Toys R Us. Oh my god, I'm so excited to go to Toys R Us. But yeah, so that is just kind of like, so I remember what is where, because I know I want to go to Wego, and I know there's a couple, but that helps me remember where they are. This is things to eat, just cute stuff, so I don't forget. I would hate to get home and be like, well, never ate a crepe. Places to visit, and they're also color-coded by sort of distance, not exactly by place. Things to do, Gachman, Hanami, UFO Catcher, Purikura, Nekobukuro. And then finally, this is the analist part of it all. This is my loose itinerary, so it just has, it's your birthday, we leave at 6:15 and arrive at 5:05 p.m. And then the things that I have on these certain days are definitely loose. We're probably not going to do Cat Island. Akihabara could be any day. But this is just, I did this to make sure that, right, if I put down like one of everything I wanted to do, I didn't exceed the amount of time we're going to be there. So I have like Shibuya 109 twice. I think I've Tekshidori twice. But yeah, the one thing that actually is for sure is that it's out of focus. But the one thing that is for sure on a specific date is that the Pretty Cure Dream Stars movie comes out on the 18th. And I'm gonna try my best to navigate through getting movie tickets in Japanese and seeing it and understanding probably only 60% of the movie. Yay! Alright, you guys, that is pretty much how I planned for Japan, including financial stuff and location stuff. There's other stuff that I want to make sure we have covered. There's some more important sort of confusing things, such as like, will our phones work? No, but Wi-Fi will, and that's enough. Will our cards work for money? No, and it's a cash country, so carry mostly cash. But my other fear is like, I have a debit Visa, and I've heard that my debit Visa should work because it's a Visa. And I also just kind of don't want to go through an airport in a foreign country with like $30,000 in cash. I don't know, that freaks me out. Do you guys have any tips for that? Should we bring a safe? What if the safe gets stolen? Like, this is one thing I'm worried about, is the whole bring only cash thing, because that's a lot of cash. That's a whole lot of money. I also have a list of all of the outfits I want to wear on each day. In my mind, there is no scarier fate than ending up in Harajuku, Japan on a sunny, beautiful day with stylish people and vibes of fashion and having nothing to wear because I packed stupid things. So, I've actually drawn it out on like a paper doll. And I'm sure I'm gonna buy clothes there and then just wear them instead. But yes, I have a 10-day outfit plan because why wouldn't I? I have a new camera, I have a new phone, I need to get a monopod. I am pretty set. Oh, I bought a new suitcase. I bought this yesterday. It was regularly, guess how much money that was irregularly? And I literally laughed. Are you guessing? $450. But it was on sale, so we got it for a totally normal price. It was like normal suitcase price. Do not worry, I would not have paid $500 fucking for a suitcase, but it's really cute and blue. It's like a big blue popsicle. I love it. So this is in no way, don't have really expertise on this. I have never been to Japan, clearly, so I could be missing some huge, awful part of information that would ruin everything. So if you're going to Japan, I would definitely check out channels like Charlotte in Japan, Rachel in June, Mime, because I have not been to Japan. This is just how I've been planning, because I know a couple of you guys asked for it, and I feel like I'm slightly freakishly over-planned, maybe. So, if you want help, don't come to me, but also do. So yes, I am not an expert on this, so please, like, this is just how I personally planned. I have not been yet, so if you want super for sure advice that is correct and knowledge, then go to them. Thanks. Today's featured Confetti Club member is your favorite Sarah Cat. Here she is looking really, really cute in not only her Confetti Club tee, but also her internet princess bag and her skirt that I think she made herself. Yeah, you go girl. Skirts are fun. Pom-poms for life. I also made this top, if anyone is wondering. I'm sure I'll get questions because it's kind of out there. But I made this super duper boxy crop top. I love it. I wanted it to be like absurdly floaty, and it absolutely is. I actually made this to be part of my birthday outfit that I'm gonna wear in Japan. Even though my birthday is before I leave for Japan, I'm gonna pick a day when I'm in Japan to be my birthday day, and I'm gonna wear a crown because I'm 8. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in the next video, which is not this one because this one is over. Bye!